Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump is taking advantage of a horrendous story of a massive trove of correspondence that the Post is talking about, and that will only get exponentially worse. It is only going to get exponentially worse for Botox B, the exhumed body. I just did a segment on my live stream. Now, Madam Secretary, my prediction is still that Clinton is going to take over. They can't possibly be stumbling and bumbling past the finish line on November 3rd. When you look at polls now, I'll just say Botox B's polling lead slips in wake of recent reports on Vice President's son. There's an IBD poll that has that shows that President Trump has cut through or has that the lead has diminished over Trump nationally. The swing state polls show President Trump in a fantastic position. That's because he's going to win the election. He already has Ohio and Florida wrapped up. Trafalgar shows President Trump up in Ohio, up in Florida. Other polls, by the way, show Trump up in Ohio and up in Florida, or within striking distance, like within 1 or 2 points. And those are the polls that just base their findings on the majority of Democrats that they polled. So there's always 10 to 15% more Democrats these polls survey. And even still, you have Ohio and Florida doing very well. That's around 50 electoral college votes there. President Trump will win Ohio and Florida. This is really important. Go to 270 to win. You could do this yourself. President Trump's going to win Ohio and Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, he wins Ohio and Florida. All he needs is one state among the following states: Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I think Nevada's in play also, by the way. But if everything remains the same, he can actually lose Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. If he gets Minnesota, he barely wins. But, okay, Biden right now, he's not, okay, he has no chance. I don't think he ever had a chance. I don't think Democrats are truly serious. I don't trust them. And I think at the end of the day, with these revelations, you go look at Madam Secretary's Twitter profile. She's not defending Biden. I don't see President Obama defending him. I don't see any top Democrat really defending him. I don't see Democrats even talking about it. And the media can't sweep it under the rug that long because it's growing. Go look. You could look at Steven Crowder. You could look at Mark Dice, Tim Pool, Sticks. You can look at all of the people with major platforms on YouTube. Fox News. Each segment is getting 1 million views. Go look, 5, 6, 700,000 views to 1 million. Giuliani was on Steven Crowder. He's on Steven Crowder every evening or every day now. And those segments are at 1 million views. And that's not to mention the journalists on conservative journalists, whether it's the Federalist, Daily Caller, National Review, they're talking about it. Everyone, and then the Post, New York Post, they're talking. Obviously, they broke the story. So this is a 100-year-old publication, fourth largest in the country, and they're trying to say, oh, it's a tabloid. Well, USA Today called it a tabloid. Well, USA Today isn't exactly, the most esteemed or prestigious publication. It's still a top publication, fine. But you can't disparage, if the emails and the correspondence are accurate, Biden's done. And they need a replacement. If the emails, which they are, you can look, and the correspondence is basically proof, evidence of the pay-to-play schemes that Clinton was smart enough to delete. When Madam Secretary had 30,000 deleted emails, those were the similar emails to the ones that the Vice President's son stored on his laptop that he just dropped off to the repair store. So only this is the epitome of a Democratic Party scandal. The vice president's son essentially lost track of his own laptop at a computer repair store. Think about that for a second. Think about that. Who does that? Unless you have an unlimited amount of money and you're just, don't really care about, what you do with things, and you can just get a new laptop and you don't really understand the repercussions of losing a laptop with information that links the vice president to business associates of yours. And then he's giving his father a cut of the money. And then when they start talking about dollar amounts, when Giuliani and when the Post starts publishing or talking about dollar amounts, negotiations, policies, it is game, set, match. You have Dan Bongino, who is basically stating something that's accurate. That Botox B is a national security risk. He is. And I don't think anyone really, the marketing gimmick regarding the former vice president was, he's a good human being. Ask Tara Reid. But that he's going to be less controversial than Trump. This is an actual legitimate controversy. Trying to interfere in the 2020 election by asking Zelensky to look into investigating Biden, that is actually legitimate, because we see from these emails that President Trump was right. Sorry, if you are selling the office, which Trump is not doing, where is the... They say everything's relative. Where's Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka, Jared Kushner? Where are the emails showing that they're selling Mike Pence to foreign business people? Where are those emails? Unless I see those emails, it's not relative. And this scandal is infinitely more egregious, scandalous, salacious than anything they accuse Trump of doing. Every scandal, they impeached President Trump, and the Mueller probe was about their election chances and President Trump trying to interfere with them winning. This is about a pay-to-play scheme. This is about national security. Okay, Democrats losing or winning is not about national security. This is about national security. This is about selling the office of the vice presidency. This is about brokering meetings for money. And it's kind of irrelevant. Well, no policies took place. Well, you already have him on tape talking about loan guarantees, saying you're not going to get this unless you terminate a prosecutor. And don't say that it was U.S. foreign policy, because that's not the way foreign policy is crafted, or that's not the way any country engages in foreign policy. The Ukrainians even stated you don't have a right. Biden was actually bragging and boasting about how the Ukrainian officials were saying you don't have the right. And then he said, well, go talk to President Obama. Why hasn't anybody asked President Obama? Who gave him that right? So and then you find out these emails that show that these people were directly involved with the company that the prosecutor was going to investigate. So you have, ladies and gentlemen, you have an overt scheme that's out in the open now. And it's a massive trove. What is massive trove of emails? Massive trove of correspondence. 2, 3, 4, no, how about thousands? Left at a computer repair shop. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, my prediction will always, first of all, the most important part, I should say, of my prediction on this election is that I'll go 2 straight elections. President Trump is going to win again. I've been saying that forever. I'm telling you, Clinton is going to save the Democratic Party. They can't possibly be. And I'm the only person saying this. I don't think I don't think it's even possible that they're serious with this candidate that has zero enthusiasm and is now viewed as even more corrupt than Clinton, which is like pretty much impossible to achieve. And Clinton would instantly bring support or enthusiasm, and she does better among Black and Latino voters and Hispanic and African American and Hispanic voters than Botox B. So the Electoral College allows this to happen, a last-second change, because the electors vote on the person they vote on the political party, not just the person. So it doesn't matter if Biden's name is on mail-in ballots, as long as Madam Secretary's name is on the final ballot, which I think that's what's going to take place. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. It's only going to get worse. And the correspondence, the emails, the laptop, I swear to God, anything cybersecurity related, they completely that completely tanks any Democratic Party hopes of winning any presidential election, because they're so shady and corrupt. They can't type an email without a major controversy. I want to see the Eric Trump email selling Mike Pence to the highest bidder. I want to see those emails. If you can't show me those emails, it's not the same. Give me your thoughts below. Subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. If you want to support my voice, my Patreon is below. Ladies and gentlemen, be here on November 3rd. I have a 1 p.m. live stream every day and a 9 p.m. live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening, people. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so very, very much.